Welcome everybody to DC Offset Bingo. So here's the gist. We will be taking some bad caps that we've been taking and keeping throughout the various DC offset repairs that we've been dealing with throughout the past year. And whoever can guess the closest DC voltage that the amp is going to spit out 2 out of 3 times wins a free first generation Apple HomePod. And we'll also color it if you wish, whatever color available from its Dimorph Synthetics line. So we're going to hang out until about for another 3 or 4 minutes. Just let everybody trickle in and make sure everybody that wants to participate is here. And if anybody has any questions about how we're going to do this, then feel free to ask away, and we'll get started in another few minutes here. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and get our parts together for our bingo. We've got an amplifier. We've got a power supply, a logic board, ribbon cable to connect everything together, and then let me get our multimeter up. There we go. So at the bottom left of the screen here, you can see a multimeter, like a digital multimeter on the screen, and that is connected to our subwoofer here on the desk. So what we're trying to do here is basically see how much DC offset, or in other words DC voltage, be it positive or negative, that the amplifier is putting through the subwoofer. So obviously DC voltage is bad. You don't want it on your analog speakers. Most people generally consider more than 50 millivolts bad. However, the amp chip used on the HomePod specifically has a tolerance of up to 18 millivolts plus or minus at the chip, which amplifies to around 180 to 200 millivolts at the woofer, which is what we would see on the multimeter. So you see us do a lot of these repairs, and anything more than 50 millivolts, we go ahead and replace the capacitors on the amp that are supposed to filter this DC voltage before the signal is sent to the speaker. So 50 millivolts is a pretty aggressive standard, but 200 millivolts really is where you would start seeing actual problems. So who do we have here in the chat with us today? We've got George, great to see ya. Sunflower, welcome. Pangalactica, howdy howdy. Slam, welcome to the chat. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna put these parts together really quick. We've got just another minute before we'll start, and I'll go ahead and explain how we're gonna get this done. It's got a ribbon cable on there for the amp, so we can connect a logic board. We can't just like put power into the amp. First of all, we don't really know how to do that yet, and second of all, we need that logic board to actually control the amplifier and tell it to turn on and produce sound, of course. So can't just plug this into power without a logic board, a working logic board at that. You cannot use a bricked logic board to turn the amp on. It will power up into the blinking volume button state, but it's not going to turn the amp itself out of its low power standby mode. So for testing, you need a good logic board. Here's our subwoofer, and we're going to plug that into the amp. And I'm actually going to add the full screen version of our multimeter software so you guys can see a histogram of it at the same time. Perfect. Okay. So, what do we do if the count keeps rising? So this is why I've pulled up our full multimeter software here. So we're going to go off, let's see. We're going to go off, so because this logic board is factory reset, we're going to go off the result that we see as soon as the setup tone stops playing. So it's going to power, it's going to boot up, it's going to show the white light spinning, it's going to go away, and then it's going to play the setup chime. And as soon as the setup chime stops playing, we're going to look at the result on the screen, and whoever guesses first closest wins. So of course, if two people guess the same number by chance, then whoever guessed that number first gets that win, and then it's going to be best 2 out of 3. It doesn't need, you don't need to be exact, of course. We're gonna keep this short and sweet. So closest 2 out of 3 will win. Do we? Let's see. Oh, of course. No, not down to the decimal. Oh goodness. Do we scream fart instead of bingo? That's funny. Okay. Do we have any other questions before we get started? So what we're going to do is we're just going to sanity check that our current board and everything works and that we've got less than 50 millivolts of offset. This is just going to be a dry run, and you guys can go ahead and make your guesses how much offset this is going to have. But this one is not going to count. This is just going to be a practice run. And just to help those who haven't watched a lot of our repairs or aren't too familiar with what range of DC offset to typically expect with these, I'll go ahead and give you a little hint. So, perfectly working normal amps should see anywhere between 0 and 50 millivolts, the MV there on the screen, of DC offset. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. We're looking for absolute value, not positive or negative. So you can just pop in 500 millivolts, and that's going to count if it's negative 500 or positive. So a perfectly good normal working amp is going to have less than 50 millivolts of offset. And then an amp that has louder than usual popping but no death farts yet are going to have somewhere between 200 and 600 millivolts of offset. And then the worst case ones that we've seen, the ones that cause death farts, we've seen anywhere between 800 millivolts up to 3 to 4 volts DC. That's not millivolts, that's 3 to 4 full volts DC. So 3 to 4,000 millivolts. So, you should set a time frame to make the guess in case of video delays. Okay, so we're going to, when we power it up, and it plays the setup chime, as soon as we hear it play the setup chime, we're going to count to 5, and then we're going to look at the reading on the screen. Let me see if I'm able to pause, if I'm able to like freeze frame the screen there. I don't think so. Not at least anything quick. So, yes, it is a massive margin, and I'm going to be throwing in a little bit of a twist. So, like I said earlier, these are all of the bad caps that we've pulled off of amps throughout the various repairs for the past year. So we're going to do a dry run practice here with an amp that I'm pretty sure is working and in good working order. You guys can take your guesses, and then we're going to pull those good caps off and put some bad ones on there and go for it. All these caps are not definitely bad, so keep in mind whenever we do these repairs for DC offset, there's a bank of 4 caps in this filter, that in this part of the filter. So it's not really easy to tell which one of the 4 of them are bad. So when we do these repairs, we replace all 4 of them at the same time. So there's a chance that we may pull 4 totally good caps, or there's a chance that we pull 4 really bad ones. In addition to that, I'm pretty sure that because there's 4 of them in there, it's not one series of 4 caps or one parallel set of caps. They are 2 sets of caps in series in parallel. So we could grab 2 good caps and 2 bad caps, put them on there, and I believe in theory the 2 bad caps could be behind the 2 good ones, and we may not still see too much of an offset. So this could very well be anyone's game here, but let's see. Anyone else in the chat have any input or anything that they want to say before we get started here? Just go to the BRB screen. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do our dry run. I think one thing that we didn't figure out yet is how we time your guys' guesses. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and ask you guys now to put your guesses in for this amp that we believe is good. This is just a practice run. Go ahead and put in your guesses now, and we will roll in 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. We are booting up. Three, 4, 5. 3.5 millivolts. So we have 3.5 millivolts 5 seconds right after we heard the setup chime play. And who guessed closest? Vibe said 11, Salvador said 30, Sunflower also said 30, Brian 22. All right, we've got a lot of honestly really good guesses, guys. Especially because I told you guys this was supposed to be in good condition. We've got no good caps on there, and good amps typically have less than 50 millivolts. So looks like Vibe actually guessed our practice run correctly. So, hey, very good. Good guess. All right. So let's go ahead and pop our parts off, put some bad caps on here. Make sure that you are watching live so that way your guess gets to us in time. You'll know you're live if the little live text that's overlaid the video that you're watching has a red dot next to it, or it's boldened in red. If it's grayed out, then you're a few seconds behind most likely. So let's get some nasty filters on here. Yeah, that amp's already looking kind of nasty. I haven't cleaned it. Let's get that out of the way too. Get our heat turned on. This feels wrong. This feels really wrong. But this is actually how I figured out how to fix the death farts in the first place. Once I thought I had it and I had no more DC offset, I put bad caps back on there and saw the offset come back, and I was like, wow. I think that's it. So a good board should have less than 50 millivolts. A board going bad will have 200 to 800 millivolts. And a board that's farting will have like around 800 millivolts or more. Man, this is looking nasty. Yuck. Alright, we've got our bad caps here. I'm so sorry, HomePod. Do we really do first to 3? I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want to do best out of 3, or do you want to do whoever does the first one closest first? Majority rules. Let me know in the chat. You've got until we get this together to decide. Yeah, these ones do not like to play. I think we're going to need to just put some fresh solder on there. Let's do that. Alright, everybody says first, so I like the sound of that. We're going to do whoever guesses the best one first. No 2 out of 3. I'm okay with that. Yeah. There we go. Grumpy baby. Oh yeah, and after our bingo here, feel free to stick around. We've got a few repairs to knock out. And then I'll also mention for US shipping, it'll be free. For international shipping, if you're the winner, I'll cover up to $50 for that for you. Wow, those are really playing games with us today, aren't they? Good grief. What is the deal? They just suck right together. I don't think I've ever had this much trouble. Maybe we've got too much airspeed here. Let's turn that down. This is ugly. I'll be surprised, honestly, if we didn't destroy this board trying to get this on here. What the heck? I think that was the most difficulty I've ever had with that. But I think, as ugly as it is, they're on there. Let's see. Nope. Wow. Holy moly, we did it. Almost, Jesus. Okay. Wow. All right. Go ahead and take your guesses now. Place your bets. You will have until I get this put back together and powering on, and then that will be it. We will count 5 seconds after we first hear the setup chime. Count that as the result and see who guessed the closest result first. If the amp does not turn on as expected, then we will try again. We'll do a reroll. But the amp must be able to at least play the setup chime completely and stay running for 5 seconds. Oh, and yes, they are cool. They are cool as heck. They're cooler than I am. They're about room temperature right now. Okay, let's make sure our meter's connected. Place your bets. 10 seconds left. Place your bets. Let's see, we've got as Vibe guessed 11 again. We've got as low as 11, we've got as high as 950. All right. Bets are closed. Let's see what we've got. I think maybe next time we'll do a giveaway in our Discord server, so that way we can have a little more real time. Okay. Well, what did that get up to? It went up to 145. But it did not successfully play the setup tone on us. Ha! We really goobered that board up, didn't we? That's funny. Let's try that again. We're going to grab some different caps. And then I'll ask you guys this. Do you guys want your previous guess to count since we're putting new caps on here? You can let your previous guess count, or you can throw a new guess in there if you haven't guessed already. Wick pads and then resolder, yeah, we'll do that if this doesn't work. I had a feeling we were going to need to do that. Alright, we're wicking these pads and doing this again. Nice. They still want to suck right together. I've never dealt with this before. This is incredible. I don't have any with death farts at the moment. So those who are patient and stick it through will be rewarded. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I think I got it. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna grab another board. Okay, your previous guess will be the one that counts. If you haven't placed a guess yet, now is your chance. Goodness. Thank you guys for sticking around. Of course, I know you want to win a free HomePod, but I did not expect that to take an hour. Alright, so we are at temperature with the room. right. Here we go. Eyes closed. One, two, three, 4, 5. So we've got 5 millivolts with you saw it, we pulled from the bad cat bin. Surprisingly, that's actually a pretty damn good result there. Who knows, after a few minutes, if we sit around, it's continuing to rise, but it's a pretty slow rising rate there. So I believe what probably happened is we probably grabbed a couple of good ones and a couple of bad ones, and the bad ones probably made their way behind the good ones. So who guessed closest or first to 5 millivolts? So let's see. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay, that's really good. So Vibe guessed 11, but Kurem came in hot last second with an exact spot on 5 millivolt guess. So Kurem, you guessed spot on, my fella. Congratulations. I believe I already have your contact info from a previous repair. Alright, so I will shoot you an email after the stream here, and we'll get your details finalized, and we'll get a HomePod sent out to you. Also, if you want it colored, let me know, and we will get that colored for you. So, wow, quite interesting. We went from less than about 3 millivolts on this board to start for a practice run, over to complete and utter failure, only crashing and restarting halfway through the setup time, with our absolute disgusting first attempt there. And then we got it working with some bad caps with only 5 millivolts, and Kurem here guessed spot on. So we've got a couple of repairs to knock out. Feel free to stick around and watch those get done. If you want to have another chance to win a HomePod, of course, stay subscribed to the channel and keep an eye out. We'll be scheduling another giveaway here in the coming month or so. So keep an eye out, and yeah, thank you all otherwise for joining us on this fun little DC offset bingo giveaway. And let's grab some repairs. Get rid of that multimeter. Bring up our text status. This didn't go as expected since he just pretty much fixed the board. That's so good. I cannot even. I was kind of not really surprised, but at the same time I still kind of was. Like, what are the chances that out of all of those we ended up putting together a decent set? Nice guess too. That is a very well deserved guess. Very well deserved win. Who do we have first to fix up here? We've got Danny. So let's find out what's wrong with Danny's HomePod. If we do this again, we should wait for send in with death farts. Just saying. I like the idea of that. Yeah, maybe next time we'll do we'll do it in the Discord server, because I don't like the idea of the whole delay. So we're gonna live stream it on YouTube, but if you want to participate, you'll want to join my Discord server over at discord.gg/track44, and we'll do the actual, like, you'll be able to watch in real time us doing the testing and the giveaway, and you'll be able to place your guesses, and it'll be a little less awkward. And then for people that just want to watch after the fact, we'll be live streaming it to YouTube as well. I like that idea though. We'll maybe I'll just try to find like a broken HomePod that's got death farts and hang on to it until we do that. Because I don't want to hang on to someone else's death farts repair until make them wait for it, you know? Alright. So, Danny's HomePod. What's it got? Oh my god. It's got death farts. Oh, that's good. That's good, that's good. Oh, that is... You couldn't. Let's let Danny know that we are getting their HomePod fixed here, and we'll get started. Anybody want to take a guess how much offset this one's got? I'll let you wait until we hear how loud the pop is. Oh, whoever guesses the offset closest to this one wins this free nut. How about that? This is a free nut that we got from someone that sent in a repair from Hawaii. It was just floating around in their box. I'm 99.9% sure that they weren't aware that a nut had entered the box and made its way with their HomePod to us, but here it is. Here's the nut, and if you guess the offset closest correctly on this HomePod, I'll send you this nut. Oh yeah, let's let Danny know that we're working on his HomePod, and then we'll get started. Alright, let's get his name up on the screen too. Oh, that's great. That's great. Hey, I don't look at it as an hour we'll never get back. I look at it as a great experience. That was fun. That was something that I have never seen before, and I'm glad that we got it recorded, so I can actually take that and throw it up on the website as another issue for people to look for if they attempt their own repairs and they end up with similar problems like that again. Because I'm pretty sure people have reached out to me before saying like, hey, I had DC offset or death farts or whatever, and I replaced the caps and like it's still a problem. And obviously, clearly, we just saw if you don't do a good enough job at it, it's going to still be there, if not be much worse. So, let's see how loud of a pop this has, and then we'll get it taken apart. Also, don't forget, place your guesses. Place your guesses. How much offset does this one have? Closest guess gets this nut. Second place prize. Wow. Okay. So I want that nut myself, and I'm gonna guess that we've got 555 millivolts. That's my guess. That's my nut. All right. Let's crack it open. I'm 100% serious. If you win this nut, it's yours. I'll send it anywhere. Anywhere you are. George coming in with the 556. Ooh. Could I have a new diode with this nut? Honestly, if you win and you want a diode, I'll send you one. That's okay. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool if, like, I, like, somehow, like, signed or engraved all the old dead diodes and, like, gave them away to, like, patrons or members or something? I think that'd be pretty cool. Or, like, make them into little keychains, maybe? Nah, they'd break apart too easy for that. But, like, I've got a whole bunch of, like, you know, like, broken logic boards, mic boards, stuff like that. We could totally remake those into something. E-waste is the new fashion. How about that? I'm still kind of in awe at how Kuram here hopped into the stream at the just the right time and managed to steal the show with a spot-on guess. It was really, considering we were pulling from the bad cap spin, it was really anybody's game there. That was good. Oh, goodbye. Whee! Alright, woofer. Looks alright. Smells all right too. Always want to check that woofer. Give it a good sniff. If you're worried about the cancer, then do the whiff. You want to whiff it. You don't want to just stick your nose in there. A bad woofer may not always smell bad, but a good woofer will never smell bad. So, sniff those subs. Did the 24/7 live stream end? It did not. It probably has some technical issue at the moment that took it down. I'll have to take a look after this stream here. It's surprisingly difficult to keep a 24/7 live stream going. Things crash all the time. Internet doesn't stay up. Between the phone as the camera and then the desktop running software that restreams it to Twitch and YouTube, and then YouTube playing nice. Oh boy, nightmare. Okay. What kind of offset does this board have? Who's gonna win that nut? Oh, they're power cycling. Oh, they are, trust me. Sometimes it only power cycles off and then back on for a second. But I can hear it, the switch turning off and on all the time. Alright, so we've got 453 millivolts for an offset 5 seconds after it played the setup tone. Looks like Arno's the closest. Arno beat me with my 555 millivolt guess. So Arno, congratulations, you've won a free nut. Feel free to shoot me an email and we'll get you your free nut. Ooh, what a pop. Okay, let's get up close. Let's give this board some new caps. Let's give it a new power diode while we're here. Oh yeah, just out of curiosity. Yep, okay, so our diode here has a date code of 1742K, so it's not within the range that normally fails, but we're going to replace it nonetheless. Not before we replace what this came here for. Let's give this some new filters. Oh my god, I think I figured out why I was having such a hard time with those used caps during bingo sticking together so much. The subwoofer on our desk that we used to bench test everything sits right next to our filter caps here. I bet you they got magnetized. Because those suckers had been sitting right up against the subwoofer for months before we moved to the new setup. I think that's what happened. Alright, let's get some new caps on there. Hey, enjoy your dinner and thanks for stopping by, George. Good to see you again. Okay. Let's give this a new power diode. Nice. Let's give that board a chance to cool off, and we'll put this back together and give it a test. Hello, Sophie. Welcome to the stream. Excellent reading, far less than 50 millivolts, no significant popping when it powers on. Obviously we've got no power issues or sound issues, so this one's ready to put back together. We did DC offset bingo earlier. Closest guess wins a HomePod, and Kurum won. They guessed 5 millivolts exactly. Spot on. Unless there's some other bet I don't know you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Oh no, yeah you did. No, we started about an hour and a half ago. Did a practice run. And then totally destroyed the board. Well, didn't really, but we really goobered up the first attempt with the broken caps. So we tried it again and we got a good bingo run out of it. Was not expecting the results that we got. The next giveaway that we do will be in our Discord server, so be sure to join my Discord server, discord.gg/track44. If you can't find it, a link to the server is also up on my homepage, track44.moa. I don't really like YouTube comment giveaways because it leaves a lot of room for scammers to take advantage of it. I was already pretty nervous running the first one that we did. And then also it's kind of difficult to communicate with somebody reliably and to know that it's them. Because, like, okay, so let's say we pick a random comment that won. And then what? The best thing that we can't go to their YouTube profile and email them through that. We can't send them a message through YouTube. The best that we can do is reply to the comment that they left. And people don't always see replies or get notified. Or we may end up with spammers and scammers that hop into the comments pretending to be me and taking advantage of people. So we got really, really lucky with our first comment giveaway that none of that happened, and I kind of want to keep it that way. Definitely will be doing more random giveaways, so like completely random, but probably won't be based on picking a random YouTube comment. We'll have to come up with something better. Uh, 24/7 live streams probably got technical issues. I'll have to look after the stream. Yeah, if the 24/7 D-Brick live stream is down, you can probably assume that it's down because of technical issues, because it's a 24/7 live stream. And we intend to try to keep it that way. But lots of other things do not want us to have that. YouTube is not that easy or secure at all for giveaways. It's very concerning. Sure, you get the little like check mark next to people's usernames in the comments, but most people probably wouldn't notice much of that if they're too excited thinking they want a giveaway. Check the description. Oh, wait. Since the live stream is down, you can't check the description. It's still only 3. We haven't had any D-Brick in the past few weeks, which is strange. Haven't changed anything. Okay, let's get the top back on. Alright, let's make sure this still works. Very good.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Awesome. Danny's good to go. Let's take a look at John's next. Find their email and let them know we're starting. I cannot find this person. Cool. Whose is this? We've got no matching name in our emails. We've got no note in the box. Although, to be fair, that's probably Gmail search being crap. I just heard the HomePods turn on and off again. Let's search the tracking number, I guess. Hey, we found it. Okay, no power. No power from Russ. Ah. This one should be pretty easy. Why do I have to say that and just jinx myself? Let's see what we've got for symptoms. Oh yeah, let's get their name up on the screen too. Okay. Yep, no response, no signs of life, and 4 watts of power draw on the kilowatt meter over there. So this looks like a pretty typical no power failure caused by the diode on the amplifier going bad, what we normally see for no power. But let's get it taken apart and find out what we've got going on inside. We will be doing another giveaway eventually, probably in the next month or so. You'll have to keep an eye out on the channel or join my Discord server, discord.gg/track44. I do not sell repaired HomePods at this time. If I do, I will have a link to it on my website at nixfix.com under the facts section. But not at the moment. Huh?
She doesn't want me to hold her, so I have her laying on the blanket, but she's only eating in spurts.
I'm gonna bring her in here and hang out
No,
on the blanket.
my back is killing me.
Lay down on the floor with her.
No, my back is killing me. Oh yeah. She's chewing on her hand. I only got one of her hands clipped. I can't get the other one. She won't stop wiggling.
Woofer looks great. Okay. $1746K for a date code there. Yep, that diode is as dead as my freaking multimeter. There we go. Let's get it replaced and see if this amp will turn on. Alright. Fresh diode. Let's see if this has got any other issues. Beautiful. Excellent offset, excellent bass. No issues. Let's put this back together. They didn't stick together until I put the heat gun to them because they had less friction when the solder underneath melted and the flux melted. So they were basically able to more easily slide around when everything warmed up and melted. That's my theory. But I do think that they were magnetized, which is why they were pulling together. But your theory, I think, seems just as valid, where the old solder on them was pulling them together too. Problem I have with that theory, though, is I don't typically clean the old solder off the boards when I replace those filters. I usually just mix it with some low melt solder, just like we did there. So it would be weird that it would have more of an effect that time than, and we've never seen it happen like that before, but still possible, I think. It's a very weak magnetic attraction, but one just strong enough that it'll pull them together when things are slippery underneath them. And you've got the extra assistance of the air blowing onto them too. Which that could play into either theory either way, but oh yeah, thank you. I wish they came without cellular, honestly. I wouldn't have bought it with cellular if I had the choice. What makes it more complicated is I've got my iPhone is through my work plan, through my day job, and my personal phone is a Pixel 7, a Samsung, or not Samsung, a Google phone, through T-Mobile. And I got my watch through T-Mobile. So I got to figure out a way to get the cellular to play nice with my AT&T iPhone. It pairs fine to my iPhone. That's no problem. Probably just got to call them. Be like, yo, 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 yo. I had the Series 5 before this. I beat the crap out of that. The touchscreen stopped working. Why do I wear it on my right? Seeing you work, you suggest you're right-handed. You would be correct. I am right-handed, although I do a lot of I do a lot of stuff with my left hand too. But I don't know. I feel like it belongs more on my right wrist, even if I'm right-handed. And no, having it on the same hand that I write with doesn't interfere. Or I don't bump into any things any more or less. But it just feels easier for me to use it with my left hand, with it on my right wrist like this, than the other way around. I've always worn my watches on my right hand side. I don't know why. Hello?
Hello. I guess someone to come say hi. Oh,
Is that a baby? Hello, baby.
it's a baby. That's a baby. She's on the edge. She's trying to decide whether or not she wants to cry.
I still have 2 more.
Oh no. Are you gonna go to sleep? You ate about 2 or 3 ounces.
It ended up taking an hour to do the giveaway.
I think.
Because we totally goofed it up the first time. We, did an absolutely horrible job putting the parts on there. It doesn't help that they were, attracted to each other for whatever reason. They just kept, pulling into each other.
That's okay.
That's okay.
You gonna be okay, little baby? You just chilling?
Big chillin'. Hey.
You looking at everything?
She looked at me when I said hey.
She got a pimple on her arm. You got a pimple on her.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Come back soon. Yee.
Where can I put it?
You can move anything you need to.
This fucking box of crap. Oh no. That moves. Oh, it's hung up. Or good, where's this spin?
What?
That monitor, I moved it.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Little child.
Yeah, bring that in closer.
There you go.
It's the last ones.
It's one of those days, that's for sure.
It's just one of those days.
One of those days. Alright. It's time for Goober.
It's time for the child.
Goober, baby. Little child.
So you can put her right there. You can put her.
I hear. Oh no, that poor baby. Sad thing.
All right. Do we got it? Yes, we do.
A tiny baby. Dokies, you made it. Ready?
I'm having
Look at all
trouble
the
connecting
lights.
to the internet.
Very good.
I'm having trouble.
Nice.
Are you having trouble connecting to the internet?
Russ is all fixed up. Here's the next one. It's still got the plastic on it.
Nice. Oh, sad. That means
What?
it either died really soon or they just never took it off.
They just never took it off.
Okay.
Yeah, plenty of people like myself don't. If they
That's
still got it.
Keeps it shining.
Whose is this? This is Junior. So, have two white HomePods. First one has no power or light at the top when it is connected to power. The second one has boot looping red flashing volume lights, and I'm aware that may only be able to be treated. This one will have the power cable attached. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is great. I only have one more. So this guy sent in two. One of them's got no power. The other one is irreparable, most likely. And I'm just going to trade them a repair for the one that we can fix for the parts for the one that we can't. So we'll probably only got one more.
Nice.
Well, let's see what's wrong with this one, just to make sure.
How about that little child?
We've got no power, no signs of life there, and a typical 6 watts of power draw. So that looks like a diode failure, one that we can fix. Let's grab the other one. This is the one they said has issues booting up, so let's take a look at that. Okay, so it's actually turning on. So I'm actually going to plug this back in with its normal cable to the side and leave that going and see what it does while we get the other one apart. Also, we need to let them know that we're getting started on it, so
Are you going to be good? I'm going to be right back, okay?
let's plug that in. That one's going. Let's get that there.
Can't leave her here for just a minute?
Yep.
No, she's chilling. Chilling. I'm going to make some more food for you. You want to eat?
All right. Gabriel has been notified. Let's get their name up on the screen and get started. Yep, there we go, blinking volume buttons. Okay. So we know that one can't get fixed, but it's still got plenty of good parts in there that we'll be able to use for fixing other people up. And for us here, at least, it is a very worthy trade to get one working again in return for another one for parts. Especially with, we can't buy new subs. We've had a few suggestions for places to reach out to that might be able to give us something off the shelf, but as far as original ones that are just guaranteed drop in and go, you gotta pull them from, you gotta pull it from another HomePod. And then you've got the amp. Obviously, you can't just buy amps for these, but they do swap. So you can take any part between two HomePods and swap them around. They don't care. Oddly enough, they probably didn't expect people to do that.
What's that baby doing? Baby Joe. Baby Joe. Hello. Yeah.
She's doing all right. I'm not. There we go.
Do you require sustenance? Yeah. You gonna let me finish your fingernails? Yeah. You're cute.
Look at all the HomePods.
So many of them. Oh, I bumped you.
Oh.
Did I give you a bump? You know what you think? It's warm. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's okay. Oh, nope, you're just making a mess. Hold on, you gotta wipe them off. Little baby. Tiny baby shark. Baby shark. What's that sound? Is it that screwdriver?
Is that my Miniware ES15 motion control electronic USB-C screwdriver?
Would it be a screwdriver or a drill at that point?
It is still a screwdriver. Screwdrivers can be drills, but drills can't. Not all drills are screwdrivers.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Are you gonna eat? You're gonna make a mess. You're gonna make a mess.
Or wait, not all screwdrivers can be drills, but not all drills can be screwdrivers either. But
The drill's just an electric screwdriver.
they can always be each other if they really want to.
Didn't they used to have gas powered drills?
Oh no, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't be.
You mean like the little? No, I don't know.
Like a little motor.
I know there have been YouTubers that have made those. There's the Torque Test channel that made a chainsaw engine powered impact gun.
Apparently, Granger sells gas-powered drills
I guess it makes sense if like you've got more gas than electricity.
as well as steel. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. Interesting. Woofer looks good.
It's wow. Oh wow, little chum. We're learning about tool history today. Yeah. Just like we learned that welding's been around for thousands of years, like 6,000 years. Oh, the Egyptians weren't using electricity to weld.
What were they using, like chemical reactions?
No, they were just beating the metal together.
Oh. So
Friction.
kind of like blacksmithing or forging, pretty much.
What did I say?
Well, thank you for making me look right in front of my mom and then telling me that I'm wrong after she left.
In front of your friends.
In front of my
Online.
friends and everybody online.
And in front of the baby.
Well, it's okay. Everybody knows that the wife is always right. I know, so.
No, I'm just one of those people that tends to be factually right. So.
Well, it helps when you're formally educated.
Only a little bit.
More than me.
I also just feel like I paid attention.
I did until I didn't anymore.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, there's kids that paid attention and there's kids that, like, paid attention. You know what I mean? I thoroughly enjoyed listening to the teacher talk about shit. I liked learning. It's still fun. I still enjoy learning. I'm reading a fucking... What is a drill? The textbook definition. An instrument with an edged or pointed end for making holes in hard substances by revolving or succession of blows.
Yeah, that's like another definition for drill.
I mean, that's the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
There's
definition.
multiple definitions for it, and that's the one for the cutting tool drill, not like the other, like the handheld drill tool, you know?
No, that is the definition for a handheld tool.
Alright, I know. Alright, let me look it up.
I got it.
Drill. It says right here, instruction or training in military exercise.
When I Google it, the first thing that comes up is a hand tool, power tool, or machine.
Well, yeah, that's the first one that comes up for me too, but the one right below that.
Well, yeah, because...
Because there's what? Say it. Multiple definitions for one word?
You turd, I thought you were talking about, like...
No, I was also talking about like the
Define
actual,
drill
like...
different.
No, like, because there's totally a definition out there where like that's also like for the drill, like because people don't say drill, hand me the drill and then be given a drill bit. They get handed the drill with like a Phillips or a drill bit on it.
Well, no, but that's the drill's the instrument.
But you call it, yeah.
That makes sense. No, I was just wondering if a screwdriver, like if your little electric screwdriver would be considered a drill.
It could be because I could put a drill bit on it.
Yeah. But I didn't know that drill specifically made holes.
But that's what makes it awkward, because like you look at it and you're like, that's not a drill.
Yeah.
But it totally is.
And like we've all seen those like hand drills that they have. Right? The like old school ones.
Oh, those exist for offsite construction work and mining. The gas drills.
Yeah, they look pretty heavy duty. I wouldn't want to carry one around. They look heavy.
1746K for a diode there. Is it dead? Yeah. Yep, that's a dead diode.
Is this gonna be too loud?
No, I can't even hear it.
Every time I go over, she's not listening. You gotta stop her. This kid's got some thick thumbnails. So small.
What is up, Chef? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Did it work?
We're almost done.
Works. It works.
It works, little child.
Yeah. Yeah, it works. But does it really work? No, it doesn't. We got no base.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we got no base? We got dirty cables.
No base.
We can't have a base.
I'm almost done. Give me that thumb. You give me that little thumb.
Oh yeah, dirty cable. That's a dirty cable.
What are you thinking about?
Give me that base.
Base, 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 base.
Base, 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 base.
Can I have your thumb?
No.
She won't give me her thumb to finish.
We got base. We got base and we've got excellent offset, so this can get put back together.
Can I have that thumb? Give me your thumb. I want your thumb. Give me your thumb. Whoa. What was that? What's up? We're back on? Give me the thumb. Yeah. Can I have it? We're almost done. I just got one little piece. Just gotta let me get it. I know. I know, it's just hanging on there. Oh, come on. Oh, did I get it? We're almost done. Okay, you're done. Yay! Now you can't scratch your face. How about that? Choking. Does Nick want a pedicure?
Yes.
If you hold her, I'll give you one.
Yes. I'll hold her forever.
Do we have a bowl I could use? I need a foot. Where's my Amazon
Where's my Amazon package?
package? Where's the stroller cover at, baby? Then we can go walk in the room. Yeah. Arriving between 1:15 and 4:15.
Awesome.
Both packages, and then it looks like you're full of solder. Is it solder?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
You ready?
It's so confusing because when you go to the orders page, it's got them like literally all split up to different packages and orders.
Yeah.
But then you go and like check on one of them and it's like, oh yeah, these are all combined.
It's dumb.
It's broken.
Oh yeah, the rain pocket that we got came with a mosquito net too.
I saw that.
It's nice. I can't wait. We can take you anywhere. Where do you want to go?
You wanna go outside?
You want to go outside?
No.
Is it nice out?
No.
It's 60 outside.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. You wanna go outside?
She said.
I don't know.
It's getting warm enough you don't have to wear long pants anymore, little baby. Are you excited? Wow. She's okay. You're drooling a lot, but you don't want to eat. I love how it says made with high quality materials, no PVC or softeners, and material type is PVC plastic. Which is it? Now that I think about it, are we gonna say?
What do you mean?
It's not like putting a plastic bag over your stroller, is it?
No, the risk with plastic bags is it sticking to their face and suffocating them.
Yeah, and it has vents too.
It's not going to be able to create a complete seal and suffocate her that way.
My brain just got worried about it.
No.
It's got pretty good reviews, so I'm hoping it goes away. This person bought it for their rabbit stroller.
Pretty good reviews. Only killed my kid in 10 minutes.
What?
The other one killed my kid in 5.
No, like looking at baby carrier things.
So it's awful that you gotta like people like you have to like find out if other people's kids have been hurt through this stuff before you buy it.
Or in this case, if it kept this person's rabbit safe. If their rabbit didn't die. Rabbits are notoriously sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna be a rabbit kid? Do you want bunnies? You can train them to use a litter box. They just have to get along with the cat. Yeah. Hamsters are a better option. Or guinea pigs, I guess.
Where's my hole?
What?
None of these are lining up.
Oh, you know what we need to get?
What?
A fan
For where?
for her stroller.
Oh yeah.
But not really.
Okay, so what we do is we bring a car battery with us
No, God, no.
and an inverter,
No.
and then because I've got that little fan that plugs into the wall.
No, Nick, why do that? No, well, I was.
Because I've already got the fan.
Well, I
We
was-
just need an inverter and a car battery.
No, well, I was. No. Well, I was at Nordstrom. They had a bladeless one for $25.
No, the kid's gotta learn.
What?
The kid's gotta learn not to stick her hands into the
I
blades.
mean, none of these she could realistically stick her hand in anyway, but the bladeless fan is just going to be a lot nicer.
Is it like a mini Dyson?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, it's this one right here. Oh, it doesn't have great reviews.
Yeah. None of those like little cheap fans are probably gonna have good reviews. This is why I'm saying car battery, inverter. 120-volt AC fan.
No, Nick. You know, we'll go with one of these classicals. And they're safe for little babies, so we don't have to worry. This one has 14,000 reviews and 4.6 stars. That doesn't seem too bad. It looks like they're all going to be like $25. So why so much? For a fan that clips on. What are you doing? What is he doing? Don't you cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. What's going on? What's going on?
Hello, welcome to the stream. We're just getting the last repair put together here today.
Welcome to the chat.
Say,
She's pooping.
is she really?
100%. I can't hear.
Well, kid, looks like you're just in time because I'm just about done.
I don't mean to crack up. I just can't handle it even. Yeah, and then you give me that little grin.
Like, I know what I did, and that was very relieving.
Oh, nice. It's got Type-C.
Yeah, gone are the days of worrying about your shit coming with micro USB. That's
Or even worse, the horrors of mini USB.
mini. Okay. Honestly, if I had to choose between mini or
Okay,
micro
I know.
USB, I'm gonna pick mini USB
It's not
because
gonna snap off.
it's more durable. Like, it's physically larger. It's gonna last longer.
I'll never forget when the Galaxy S3 came out. Kristen had it for like 2 months before she snapped that mini USB off in that port, or that micro USB off in the port. It was horrible. There was some phone that used to use, that we both had, that had this like wafer thin charger on it. It was a folding.
Yeah, lots of like dumb phones back in the day had like that proprietary charger that was like super thin and stupid and
It
wide.
was a Samsung phone.
I probably have that charger.
It was ridiculous, little baby. What stroller fan do we get? Do you care what color? Cause
I want a color that's not gonna look gross if it gets dirty, or cool if it is.
so black.
Yeah.
Like this blue color's not bad. It's got lime green fans, so it's kind of contrast. But I feel like she'll get it really gross. You want to see?
Ooh.
You like that one?
Yeah.
You want that one over the black one?
Yeah.
But the black one will be under day. That one will be here Thursday.
We don't need it that
Right
fast.
now. It's not raining.
It's not for rain.
No, I really wanted to put under her cover in the rain to make sure she gets proper ventilation.
No, she's gonna get proper ventilation. Trust me.
Light rain forecast in 6 minutes. 90% chance of normal. And then it's gonna be back in the 40s and the 80s. We're gonna put you back in camp. What happened to the weather? It's still warm, it's some food. Look at that. It's
Do we have power? Yes, we do.
Poor dude.
To be fair, he also forgot to pay. So, we've both been kind of slacking.
I'm having trouble connecting.
Very good.
I'm having trouble.
Very good. Gabriel's ready to go. Okay. Let's get this put together, and then I think we'll be able to be on our way. Wait a minute. Is this the right one? These are still glued down. This is not the right one. This is the right one. Yeah, this is like the teal color from RIT. Ended up turning out completely different than what we expected based on the color from the bottle, but ended up working out perfectly and matching the color of their walls, so it all worked out.
What's that? No pacifier. What's that? sweet. And she's so baby. What's up? What's she doing? She just a little baby. Doing baby things. I can let you touch your face without worry right now. Oh, baby, you look sleepy. Is that the right one?
Yeah, they didn't want the top colored.
Oh, okay. Cool.
They didn't want the top or the power cable colored.
Live your best.
Hey, it gives it a nice little pop, a little bit of contrast.
Yeah.
I personally like the color because even the colored ones give a little contrast to them, but to each their own. It's pretty good.
What? What's up? You look tired. You want to go to sleep? Mom would love to take a nap. You want me to take a nap now?
Yellow one with black top and black cable. Ooh.
Yeah. Sick.
I've got yellow dye. We haven't done a yellow one yet.
There's so many good ones that would be good with black. What's up? What'd she do? Uh-oh. Copyright music.
Is this thing just taking its time to boot, or did I grab the wrong logic board?
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I can't wait to feed you SpaghettiOs all day. Italians are screaming. Yeah. You gross. Your little hands are wet. I hate it. What's up? What's she doing? What's going on?
Alright, I might need to give this one a new logic board. Maybe I mixed them up. Maybe it just broke itself. If that's the case, that's really freaking stupid. Thanks, Apple, for not letting us restore software on something.
An AirPod classic.
Oh well, we'll get this one sorted out. But that's all that we've got here today, folks. If you have any questions, feel free to check out the website or drop a comment down below. And that is all. We will catch you in the next